Hey everybody, we are now getting set for the big trip. Only three and a half more weeks before I leave here. Actually buying my ticket later tonight or tomorrow. For those that don't watch my channel as much, may be asking, what trip you talking about, Jeff? Well, this is the trip to fly out to go to Glenn's graduation, and then me and Glenn are driving back here. Now, on our trip back here, we are out to stop and see a few people, and we are curious of who may want to visit. We do know lots of YouTubers, and I have lots of Facebook friends, and so I'm putting this video out there as a shout out because as we travel along, what we would like to be able to do is maybe stop in some towns, visit some people, if it's at their house or if it's at a restaurant, whatever they choose. Whatever we can work out. Maybe if there's a couple of people in the same area, maybe a couple of us will all get together. But we are looking at trying to make it happen. Just kind of really want to have a little fun while we're doing this trip back, because we know once we get back here, it is going to be work for both of us. For Glenn, it is finding a job, and then we know that he will not be getting a vacation probably, if he gets the job, probably until after the school year. Pretty much the same with me, and this is our chance to just get out there and say hi to people and have a fun time. Now there is presently two possible options of how we're going. The first one is going to cost a little bit more money in gas, pretty much is the major thing, gas. Because I would like to go up and see my sister and see my family up that area. And that is a possibility, that's a strong possibility right now that we are planning out. So to give you an idea, this is the area that we're looking at. That area that is kind of lined out, that's the basic area of driving. Now, unfortunately, all the other area, no can do. Sorry, we'd love to make a trip around the entire country, but that is not going to happen. We have already planned our stops, where we're starting, where we're stopping. The two areas that are in bolder areas is because we are not quite sure where exactly we will be stopping. Those are just general locations. It depends on how far we decide to drive, if and how many people we're seeing in the areas, and that's basically where we're looking at stopping. The other areas are very pinpoint areas, which will be my brothers, my sisters, my best friend, another friend down in the Panhandle of Florida, and a friend in Orlando, Roger, which he has been on this channel once before. So the route will basically go like this. Now just because the lines show us going these directions does not mean this is the exact route we are going to take. This is a general route. I have not even checked this to look at highways and everything to see if this is the route that will work. It's pretty much how it will go. But does that mean if you live 100 miles north of that or south of that area, we would not want to stop and visit you? No. We are definitely out to make arrangements and figure out the directions we want to go. Now, as I said, there are two possibilities. The other possibility being as this here. You can see the stops. You can see Massachusetts, New England area, Connecticut, all that is off the table. And that would just bring us basically across, down. We still end up with 5 stops, and it's still basically a week-long trip for us. But it does save in the gas money. Like I said, right now I am trying to figure out if well, I'm not just me, but Glenn, we're trying to figure out if we can afford to go over to my sister's or not. And that will probably be finalized in the very last week. We are still trying to figure out if we can make the trip all the way to Massachusetts. Personally, I would love to, and I think Glenn would like to also. And that's why we're covering the entire area right now, and we would like to know if there's anybody that would like to meet up. Like I've said, if it's at your home, or if it's at a restaurant, or wherever we may meet, maybe just a park. Who knows? You know your area better than we know your area. We aren't afraid to drive off 100 miles here or there and adjust to seeing people because we want to meet people. I have been friends with a lot of people on Facebook for probably 6-7 years now, and I would love to meet some of them. So I am hoping that I do get to meet a couple while on my travel. So the question is, do you want to meet me, or do you want to meet Glenn, or do you want to meet the two of us? Feel free to comment on the video or email me directly, and we will see where you're located. We will see what we can do to coordinate to meet up. Exact timing right now we're leaving Missouri on the 19th. We are leaving it the following day after his graduation. We are planning presently a week-long trip back. There's a lot of things that we can do in that week. We know where we want to be. We know what we want to cover. We know that we want to be back here come probably Monday which is Memorial Day. We would have to coordinate with everybody, and that's the key. As we start to see different areas and see who would like to meet up, I can start coordinating time spans of where I expect to be and let you know when we expect to be in your area. That's all I have for now. I hope I see some messages, and I will see you all later. Bye.